Hello guys, today I'm going to show you my review of the ASUS TUF FX504. So before we start the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, let's get started. The ASUS TUF FX504 is the newest addition in ASUS's gaming laptop lineup and is a budget to mid-range option that I personally think is quite promising just looking at the specs on this. Its main attractions are obviously the price at $700, the build quality which is advertised to be thin and light, the performance, and the keyboard and trackpad. Another thing I have to mention is that there are also other variants of the laptop where some of the specs are different along with a different display. This variant however is the base model at $700 with the Intel Core i5 CPU. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the different components of the laptop and see if the laptop is worth buying or not. The first thing we'll take a look at is the build quality. The whole exterior of the laptop is made up of plastic with no metal in it, which is not bad, yet it makes it feel not that premium and kind of cheap. The laptop has a very obvious gamery aesthetic to it that I personally don't dislike at all, but it isn't very subdued looking like some other laptops. It has a striped type finish on it with colored accents that look good, but in my opinion they seem to look a lot better in photos and videos than it does in real life. Flex on the body and screen is what you would expect at this price with a plastic build, and it isn't too bad at all. Now for the part that ASUS has focused on for the laptop's promotion by saying that it is thin and light, and I feel like the claim is partially true, as if you look at it from a normal laptop standpoint, it's actually quite thick and also a bit heavy at 2.3 kilos, but if you look at it by comparing it to other gaming laptops, then in comparison this could definitely be called thin and light. The port selection and input available on the laptop is actually rather disappointing. It comes with 3 USB ports, 1 USB 3 and 2 USB 2, a HDMI port, a Ethernet port, a headphone microphone combo jack and power in. Though this might be good for most people, it is missing some important ports such as a USB Type-C port and SD card reader. The keyboard and trackpad on this are really solid. You get a full-size backlit keyboard on this that gives out good response and a decent amount of key travel which give it a good feel, and you can get up to speed on this really quickly if you're previously using any other laptop keyboard. The trackpad, also like the keyboard, is really good as it is fairly sized and is really accurate with dedicated buttons. Overall, I pretty much have no complaints for the keyboard and trackpad on this. Sound quality is another area where the laptop shines. You get dual side-facing speakers on this that are plenty loud, clear, and don't get distorted or muddled very easily. Drivers for the headphones are also really good, and along with that, the mic on this gives out clear enough audio for calls and even in-game voice chat. The display on the laptop is however quite mediocre. It is a 15.6-inch Full HD TN panel that gives out decent looking colors and contrast, good sharpness and poor viewing angles. The biggest thing holding it back is the fact that it is a TN panel, and even for $700, I would have expected something better than this. Performance is one aspect where the laptop absolutely shines. It has some great specs that include the Intel Core i5 8300H processor, 8GB of RAM, a 1TB SSHD, and the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 GPU. The big new addition, which you won't find in many other laptops, is the new 8th Gen H series Intel Core CPU that should actually be a big upgrade from older generations as it supports hyperthreading. The SSHD here is a plus point as well as a downside for the laptop. On one hand, it is much better than any hard drive, and on the other, it is not as quick and responsive as an SSD. However, in my opinion, I don't feel that this is much of a negative considering other things on the laptop. The powerful CPU here, along with the 1050 GPU, make this laptop perform extremely well in everything, including editing and gaming. Editing is easily doable up to 1080p along with a bit of animation work, and gaming at 1080p is really good with the GPU, giving a good experience in almost every game out there. Thermals on this are also really good. It has 2 big vents on it which help with the cooling and should hopefully never let the laptop get warm. In actual usage also, this is true, and the laptop rarely if ever gets warm even after long periods of usage and gaming. Battery life on this is however not very good at all with a small battery size. The laptop will last you up to 5 to 6 hours on normal usage, and with a full charge with gaming, you should expect it to last more than an hour or 2. So the final verdict for the ASUS TUF FX504 is that for $700, this laptop offers a good build, a decent looking display, great performance, and the new 8th Gen CPU and some other neat additions. Therefore, I feel like this laptop is worth the purchase even when its competition includes the likes of the ASUS Nitro 5 and others, and I feel like even though some laptops do some things better than this, I would still recommend this as it has all the core elements of a gaming laptop. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.